Hello guys, this is Raj. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see how you can use Raspberry Pi and Automate app together to control your devices using voice. Before we move on to the hardware part, I want you guys to know that this video is a bit long, so I'll divide this video into two parts. Part 1 where we'll be covering circuit diagram, the code which will be running in the Raspberry Pi, and in part 2 we will be covering the settings for Automate app for your voice recognition and the actual working of the project. So let's move on to the hardware list. We are using Raspberry Pi, that is Raspberry Pi 2, and a 5V 1-channel relay board, connecting wires, a bulb and a smartphone. And coming to software, I'm using Automate app to recognize your voice commands, and Pure FTPD that will work as an FTP server in your Raspberry Pi. The diagram which you are looking at is a high-level overview of our project. Automate app has a setting wherein it will always look for voice commands, and whenever it finds a matching command, it will create a text file and upload that file to the FTP server. Now this FTP server is installed in Raspberry Pi, and this Raspberry Pi also has a C program which always look at a file and read the commands. Whenever it finds a command which matches the condition in the code, it will execute the code. Now in that code I have written the logic for making the device on and off. I'll walk through the code in the later section of this video. So there is one more thing guys. I know this is not the best way to communicate between Automate app and Raspberry Pi, but this is the way I found right now. There might be some better ways, and if you know any other way, please suggest me and I'll work on it. So let's jump on to the other parts of the project. Let's look at the circuit diagram now. I have used Raspberry Pi, a relay board, a bulb and a power supply. So from Raspberry Pi pinouts, I have used pin number 2, pin number 6 and pin number 11. Now this pin number 11 is used as an input pin. Based on this input, your relay will change direction. It's that simple. So let's look at the C program here. I have also used wiring pi commands in it. The line number 14 says that the pin 0 of wiring pi is defined as bulb 1, and here I have written a user defined method for some delay into the program. Now coming down to the main method, I've written a while loop which is always true, so that the program run continuously without any stoppage. And in this while loop I have written these 3 commands to open the file which is in the FTP server and getting the command from that file. I have used if conditions to check for the commands. If the file is blank, the code will wait for 1 second. If the file has a command which says first light on and the variable first bulb is off, then it will enter this loop and change the value of bulb 1, that is pin number 0 in wiring pi, to high. Similarly, if the command is first light off, then it will change the pin number 0 of wiring pi to low. So effectively we are saying depends on the voice command on and off, you will change the pin number value to high or low. And if the command do not match any of the above given conditions, then it will come to this else loop and wait for 1 second. At the end of the program, I am closing this file so that I should not face any issues. So here we will end over part 1. Please do check out my second video on this, and I hope you like this thing.